is plenty of Nepalese restaurants across the United Kingdom, isn't there? Plenty of places you can go to get them.
Yeah, well, yeah. And actually, there's a lot of Nepalese restaurants, even in my hometown in Australia.
Huge immigrant population there. Mali diaspora. Incredible inside edge. He's probably going to race to the ropes. Paul Cammy won't cut it off. Tyr a little bit fortunate. 2 inside edges in that over. And Arif Sheikh a bit unlucky. 6 runs end up coming off the bat, 7 in total. It's 60 for 2.
Yes, I was very excited to see that. Could have gone anywhere, really. Just a wide one. It came back in a little. But when I went back home to discover that there is a new Nepalese restaurant in my hometown. And they do specialise in momo. And that was a very exciting moment for me. Momo.
Love that. Well, talking about messages coming in, you're going to have to listen to this one. Scottish club cricket yesterday. Now, it was a horrible day up here, apparently. I think our coordinator Nav managed to get a 1-run win through the rain somehow against the Grange club he was playing up at Golden Acre Ground as Sandy Lamachani gets ready to come in. Linlithgow versus Watsonians yesterday. First time in Scottish club history, thanks to the halfway up middle guys getting in touch. We heard from both of them 2 days ago. It's a Scottish League record from anything that anyone can tell. On a wet day, they've posted 501 for 3. And who was at it again? Ollie Hares. Don't rule him out. Find your way back into the T20 action. 196 off 89 deliveries. Dragged down. You do not bowl there to Richie Barrington. That's going to go all the way. Smoked for 6. A fine shot. It's his favourite shot, isn't it? He's always going to put that away. Long hop to get things going for Lamachani, the leg spinner. And that is just pulverised for 6.
Such a good player of spin. Loves to play square of the wicket. Anytime he's given width, anytime he's given a ball that sits up, he will put it away.
This is a place I've been in before. My first ball of my spell, you're always nervous, you're cold, it's difficult in these conditions, these temperatures, to get the blood feeling in your fingers. And bowling leg spin is the most difficult art. It wasn't a good delivery, it was a drag down. And he's picked that length up so well. And look at the way he's hammered that all the way for 6. And now it's the horror of knowing the ball is lost. Credit to the crowd, somebody's managed to find it. You have a 4 or 5 minute break, or 2 or 3 minute break in play, and you bowled 1 ball, you've gone for 6.
Yeah, and you've got plenty of time to think about it as well.
It's horrible. It's absolutely. And this is why I was telling you last week about Bobby Rayo, my first ever leg spinning coach. You've got to earn your spell. Because the modern captains leg break bowlers much more sensitively now. And they do give them protection, and they find ways to, even if they have an expensive couple of overs, to come back. The problem was 20 years ago, the first over went for 12, that was it for the day. You were done. Because the run rates weren't quite what they are now. But pressure immediately on Lamachani. Really good batting from Richie Barrington. Better, fuller this time.
Now, I'm trying to remember, did from this end? Is this the first time he's gone from this end? I'm trying to...
I think he might have won 1 over from this end the last day, but definitely at least 9 of the overs were from the nursery end. It's a change of ends. The reason why, Mel, it's the bigger leg side boundary today, so it's only 4 metres. You might think, what's the difference? But he would have wanted to bowl from the nursery end with the way the wind was going, but he'll have felt 59 metre boundary, don't fancy it. That's where I think you need a bit of bravery as a captain and as a young leg spinner. He's still a young man, Sandy Lamachani. And say, no, I'm going to go with the conditions in my favour. I'm going to trust him, I'm not going to bowl a short one. It's not the right line. He'll dash a single. Arif Sheikh doing the fielding close.
Oh boy, that was close. There was no hesitation from a Scotland point of view. And we haven't actually mentioned the wind today. We talk about conditions, and it's certainly probably the most pleasant it's been. I think it's a little bit warmer today, and the wind. And there's still a breeze if you look at the flags, but it's not nearly as ferocious as we have seen in those first two games, particularly that second game. They were honestly just incredibly difficult conditions for all involved.
It's a nicer line. I like that line as a leg spinner in ODI cricket. You might think, well, hold on, you're not challenging the stumps. It might not be from this delivery. You get another look at that run out replay. You're safely home, even with a direct hit. Yeah, very good. Brings your googly into play. That's the line. Perfect line. Whether it's the leg break or the googly ball there. You know he's been cut away for a couple. Look at your field. Slip fielder and you got a backward point, you've got that protection in the deep. If Tier doesn't pick it, that's the googly. He gets himself in big trouble. You can have an edge off a leg break to first slip. It's 9 runs from Lamachani's first over, 14 bowled, 69 for 2.
Strike away from another half century. Second in this series. Everyone else on that. Very arduous.
Just love some of the best. Some of them we can't read on air, I'll be honest. And we won't. There's a passion amongst the Nepal fans you wouldn't believe as Pim Sharkey dives and stops wonderfully well. Will is asking, what about Josh Davies, Scott Curry, Bradley Wheel, Michael Jones? Where are they? Kales aside, are they available? In Brad and Scott Curry's case, yes, I think Brad Wheel, we saw him playing in Texas. Michael Jones was there too, but the reality is their primary employers are the counties. I think Cricket Scotland, Steve Snell, the performer,